The Offended of Dead broadcast. Just finished a tour in Chicago, Illinois. It went smooth and harmonious and went good. Only thing is, my selfish family members didn't show up to support me. My Uncle Danny promised, and my Uncle Danny and Janetta and his wife promised, and nobody showed up. It's very disappointing. Even my two nieces that live in Chicago with their family, I've helped them out many times with food and money and emergency funds. And it's just so disgraceful that the Uncle Danny and Janetta and Granges, Schroeder's, nobody showed up. Gordon's, nobody showed up to show a sense of humility and kindness. I've been touring in Los Angeles. I first toured 5 years with Tim and Eric all over the Midwest and back east and all over the country. And then 7 years, 7 years with Adam Papagan and Phil Shy, and then 5 years with Joan Emotion. So I said, this is it. I'm going to bless them, release them, and let them go. And I'm definitely going to change my will. I see that they don't have any humility or kindness to care about their own family. It's a disgrace. They gave me a milestone, a lot to do, to forgive, and a lot to move on about. But like they say in the church I go to, I'm going to bless and release those things that no longer serve to bless me and move on. And I hope I can marry into a family where people care about each other, have dignity and support toward one another. And I know my grandmother Schroeder and my other grandmother and my family have gone on and passed on, to turn over their grave to see the lack of love and lack of respect that the family have toward one another, especially the Gordons. It's disgraceful. And I'm very disappointed in my niece, Anika. I helped her. I gave money for her to go through Principia Grammar School, college, and high school at the Christian Science Church. But and she didn't ever melt even pictures of my siblings. It's selfish to the core. So and I gave her and her husband Lent from Africa a lot of money and support when they needed it, through their mother and through their grandmother. But it's time in life when you find something that's not, a relationship is not working for you, it's best to bless it, release it, and let it go. And I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to do that with my kin, wish them the best and move on. It's a big lesson to learn, and it's a big thing I'm gonna have to do. But other than that, I had a great time in Chicago. At least my friend Joe McMillan came out and supported me, and we had a good time in spite of the ingrates. And I'm grateful family, and I still had a good time. I got to Tim and Eric's producers came out and supported me, and filmed me, and they took me to the Park Forest Church. Filmed me in Park Forest, took me to the high school, and to the high school I went to as a child, and drove me around to Chicago, and had a wonderful time. So anyway, we're going to Blooming, Indiana. I did call a whole bunch of relatives in Connersville, Indiana, and Gary, Indiana, and I hope that they'll have humility and kindness to show up. But if they don't, I know that I have to move on to them as well. So,
what did you think about seeing your old neighborhood and stuff yesterday?
Wow, it was great. All three buildings I was born and raised in are still standing, and new people are living in them. The only place was disappointment was once I found Carl found on the internet and Drew that my Uncle Danny and my older sister teamed up together and sold my mother's home behind my back. And they told me, they lied and told me they foreclosed on it. And they sold it in August of this year. And I didn't get a penny for it. And that home was supposed to be inherited to me, which was really disappointing. It was really sleazy and very cold. So they'll inherit nothing from me after pulling that thing. I'm looking for an entertainment lawyer that does family law so I can change my will. I'm going to end up giving the money that was going to go to Maura and her siblings is going to go to charity organizations and probably my railroad museum that I belong to, and I want to probably give money to the activists in the civil rights movement who keep on fighting for justice for all people. So that's probably where the money is going to end up going. But or the new woman I marry and have a family with someday, sometime, someplace. We're crossing the Calumet River. Now we're going to be going into Indiana.
What did you think about going to your old church yesterday?
It was great. I didn't like what they did. They sold the beautiful church building that my family and I and many people worked to buy. They sold the church to another denomination, and now they're spending money to rent in a high school, which is stupid. I feel that was misappropriating funds and very disappointing. That's First Church of Christ Scientist in Park Forest, Illinois. I didn't. It was a lot of people were there. What really was painful. Rona Grange, you hear this network? How could you be so ice cold to your first cousin? You sat in back and didn't even greet me or speak to me. What is your problem? I know Aunt Marie raised you better than that. Despicably disrespectful and ill-mannered and rude. Uncle Bert would cry in his grave. You didn't even say hello to me. Shameful. My other people greeted me that were white and Hispanic and told me they missed seeing me at the church and remembered raising me and teaching me in the Sunday school. And other than that, the new Christian Science hymnal was despicably bad. They chose songs that nobody can sing and go from one page to another, which was confusing for the congregation. The people, Vanilla Burnett, if you're looking down on me from heaven, you English witch, you hogged the whole hymnal, new supplement with all your hymns that nobody can sing, and the new Christian Science supplement. I feel that was greedy and despicably mean. Because of that, I couldn't put in songs I wrote for the Christian Science supplement, and other people couldn't put in songs that they wrote for the Christian Science supplement. That's how being a hog, a hymnal songwriter hog.
You sure she made it to heaven, being so selfish?
Probably. She's burning in hell with all the other English witches. It's terrible. Well, anyway, I have a lot to forgive as a Christian. I have a lot to forgive. I have to wait and love more for every hate and fear and real since God is good and lost his gain. I have to bless and release and forgive and forget those people and situations and places that no longer serve to bless me. So the neighbor across the street from where I live said, your older sister came there 4 months ago and sold the home with your Uncle Danny to another person. Did you get any of the money? I says, I didn't know anything about it. They never communicate or call me. No wonder that little sly fox, Uncle Danny, took me and Janetta to eat. They got over like a fat cat, selling my mother's home behind her back. Ice cold. Ice cold. No dignity, no respect. All I can do is forgive you and move on. And I just know there's karma.
Maybe we should listen to the things that we're grateful for.
Okay. Well, I'm grateful for Jonah Motion and that God brought him and one piece from Michigan. I'm grateful for I am grateful for that we were able to get the window repaired and the glass professionally cleaned out of the car. Jonah and I had to do that because the guy that was paid money to do it was lazy. And I'm grateful I can bring people more talent and joy working with Jonah and my music and art, my puppets.
I'm grateful for you, working with you for so long, and I'm grateful to all your fans for supporting us, and the venues for supporting us.
And I want to thank the venues that have been paying us well and giving us a place to stay. I'm so grateful to God that Jonah's car was safe traveling in Chicago. I was fearful about that. A lot of fear was put in my head about Chicago, and nothing happened. I traveled all over the South Side on the hill, and God looked over me. I want to thank God for protecting me from any danger or harm. And anyway, we're coming into Indiana, where the McKinnons and Druckers, and Campbells, and Harmons, and my family are from.
The crossroads of America, they call it.
Wow. Well, I'm going to have to spend my money really. I want you to pray, meditate that I spend all my money wisely, because this is the last time I have to make money, a big collection of money. That I take care of my necessities, not my luxuries. And then I got 5 more weeks left. I'm working for Tim and Eric for Absolutely Production. That's $500 a week. Be careful. And so that's 5 more weeks of that. After the tour, it'll be like a month. So I'll be back to only busting as a street musician after that, and doing the Christmas decorations. So after that, you'll see me at La Brea Tar Pits, Santa Monica Pier, and you'll see I have, when I come back, I have 2 more weeks left of the Hollywood Bowl, and it's just the Music Center, La Brea Tar Pits, Santa Monica Pier, and that'll be it. You can see me in person if you come to Southern California. Go to the Santa Monica Pier, or go to the Music Center, look up their schedule, and the last weeks of the Hollywood Bowl.
Why don't you sing us a goodbye song?
Just want to say goodbye and thanks for being in the Midwest. Leaving Illinois and coming into Indiana. where the McKinnons and other family members come from. I want to say goodbye to you, but I still love you, and I'll be in contact with you soon. Thanks for watching the broadcast. David Lieberhart and his journey traveling and touring. Goodbye, Alan Salome. Goodbye. Adios, as the Latinos would say. But I'll see you at the next broadcast, the next TV show or tour soon. Bye.
And would you do one more thing that I can reuse as like just a short Adventures with David theme song play in the beginning?
What?
It could just be 3 seconds. Adventures with David.
What's the name of the thing?
Adventures with David.
Adventures with David, Adventures with David, come and join me too. Adventures with David, Adventures with David, traveling all over the country too. We'll share good times and bad times. We'll share glad times and sad times. It's adventures, adventures, adventures of David Lieberhart coming to you right now.
Hey!